tire. They're going to grow plants with this.
Oh, cool.
They did this. And then the hard thing they had to work with is right here. They got to stand it somehow on top of this platform.
So they 3D printed that?
3D printed that, 11 hours.
Ah!
So that's going to stay here, and then they're going to have a 6-foot piece of pipe that will fit right in there.
That's one piece too?
That's all one piece. 11
and
hours.
then
It
the...
only costs like probably $4 a make too. That's the cool thing about that, how cheap it is.
It's crazy that it can...
Yeah. And so it fits right over the top of it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So this basically is like a like a sleeve, you know, like some type of like a flange.
Right.
And they'll glue it,
Right.
and that'll fit like
Screw it
that.
down into the base?
Yeah, screw it into the base, and they can get water in there. And then the kids today were like, well, how can we get water? Because the key with this is the water's got to be able to get both angles, both sides.
Okay.
So kids like, well, what if we made like a ramp? The thing I like about it too is kids can experiment, and I can let them experiment. And, like, if this was expensive material, I would be like, well, we got to go this way or that way.
Kind of have to make sure it works the first
I can
time.
let them fail.
Right. Right.
They had they printed 2 of these.
Good.
They printed a smaller one to see if it was going to fit
Yeah.
at first. And then like, well, what if we made supports on the side? Because there's going to be a lot of weight on this with the water coming down. So that's when they came up and made like the ribs for the side. And so they're trying to make a little track that sits in here with holes. So as water comes through, it drains at different spots. It's just brilliant ideas,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't take
Yeah.
up much space.
Right.
And that's what this project's all about. The first one we're doing is vertical hydroponics. It's got to fit in a 2-foot space. So I tell the kids, imagine like you're in a New York City apartment,
Yeah.
and you want to grow food.
Right.
You don't have a garden, right? Unless you're in a community garden club or something. So they had to design something that they could put somewhere. So another group, you can tell their craftsmanship's not the greatest. They're working on that. They're going to have pieces going across here with holes and tubes, and the water's going to run through like this into a bin, and then from there everything will circulate back up, and little plants growing out the top and the sides and all that. So it's a lot of cool ideas.
Project-based learning.